OpenAI released GPT 5.3 Codex. It included this quote: GPT 5.3 Codex is our first model that was instrumental in creating itself. The Codex team used early versions to debug its training, manage deployment, and diagnose results. Notice the Codex team is still here. Will they be? Will the Codex team be needed for the next go around on this? Or could you set Codex 5.3 on the task of creating Codex 5.4 Codex by itself with minimal human intervention? This gets to the question of recursively self-improving artificial intelligence. Geoffrey Hinton has warned, we've let it out of the box. As soon as we open source the models and allowed people to download them, that was opening Pandora's box. Big mistake. He's quite anti-open source for that reason. One of the big fears of Geoffrey Hinton is that models will start to recursively self-improve. When that happens, that's the ball game. That is when we will accelerate beyond our ability to keep up. We'll quickly go to AGI, and then if we hit AGI, ASI, artificial superintelligence, will probably happen almost immediately afterwards, because the AIs will work out how to get to that next stage much faster than we ever could. That's when we get very sci-fi, but it could potentially happen in the next couple of years. Nobel laureate Geoffrey Hinton talks about is recursive self-improvement, and that's exactly what is happening here. They're still required the team to set it up, to say, hey, we're building a new model. Matt continues, this isn't a prediction about what might happen someday. This is OpenAI telling you the AI they released was used to create itself. An early version was used to create the final version. AI is now intelligent enough to contribute to its own improvements. The CEO of Anthropic says AI is now writing much of the code. Co-work, for example, was written in Claude Code fully, and the Claude Code team uses Claude Code to write updates and improvements. Boris Cherney, head of Claude Code, says they don't write human code anymore. It is all by Claude Code. Some of that might be marketing, but I don't think it's much of a leap of imagination to believe it's true. Dario says that feedback loop between the current AI and the next generation AI is gathering steam month by month. He says we may be 1 or 2 years away from the point where the current generation of AI autonomously builds the next. Each generation helps build the next, which is smarter, which builds the next faster, which is smarter still. Researchers call this an intelligence explosion, and the people who are building it believe the process has already started.